Hi. I was looking at the other videos and I was like, man, when I come on and I talk to them, I'll be like, hey, y'all. So I decided that I'll come on and I'll go, welcome back without yelling. But y'all know I just have this high energy and I just be so excited when I have an opportunity to talk with you. So here we go. So welcome back. Thank you so much. From the beginning, I'm going to go ahead and ask you to please comment. I said comment. Please subscribe. Please like and share throughout this video. It's going to be very important for us to interact. And I love for you guys to comment because I like the interaction with those that are watching the video, okay? So please do not forget to subscribe. It's right here for you. Don't forget to subscribe to the Mikia Troche channel. On this channel, we're talking about a lot of things. We're talking about business. We're talking about building together. We're talking about friendships. We're talking about love. It's an array of things that go on this particular channel. And so I'm really excited about how it's been going so far. So I want to thank you personally for being a part of it. All right, so let's jump in with today's topic, okay? Today's topic, we're talking about why it's important to have a business mentor. And I think I'm just going to give you a couple of quick steps. Remember, all of my videos for you guys are all just quick steps, little tidbits that you can write down really quick on a napkin if you have a piece of paper. If you have any questions for me, you can follow me on my social media pages. You can DM me on my social media pages. You can also go ahead and email me, which is right here for you, mikiashetroche@gmail.com. All right, so why it's important to have a business mentor? The first thing is a business mentor sees the potential that you may not see. And so in having a mentor, your mentor is able to pull things out of you that you normally would not. I'm going to give you a prime example. Had an opportunity to meet a very gifted young lady, and this video is actually inspired by her. What I'm talking about today is really inspired by her. So absolutely gifted, not in just one thing, not in just two things, but in multiple things. And so if this young lady would have a mentor, not to say that she doesn't, but let's just act like she doesn't. If she doesn't have a mentor, how can she, one, pull that creativity and turn what she does for a hobby into a business? How would she ever get the monetization, right? How would she monetize what it is that she's doing? You can turn your fun into your future. And I think that that's very important for people to understand. So having a business mentor or a business coach is important because sometimes they see the things that you don't see. They're watching your blind spots, the things that you don't see. You're like this with your horse shutters. Meanwhile, your business coach shutters are off and they see everything from the peripheral. Everything is, listen, you can monetize on this business. You can create a legacy with this business, whatever it is that you're doing. So that's the number one. To be perfectly clear, your coach will see the potential in you before you do. Here's another thing. Why is it important to have a business coach? Because then you can bounce ideas. If it's an idea that you have and maybe you don't have the creativity or you don't have what it takes to bring it to fruition, you sit down and you create, again, what? A blueprint, right? I talk about blueprint in my video. Which one? We talk about it in branding, I think. You can check that one out. And we also talk about in having a business plan for the upcoming year. So we do talk about blueprints, but your mentor, having a one-on-one mentor, he or she can guide you with your blueprint. You say, listen, this is where I want to go. Or you can call it a roadmap. This is where I want to go. How can you get me there? Okay. And so sometimes you sitting down together, bouncing your thoughts off of your mentor will breed more creativity, more thoughts, and then here you have an elaborate plan. Now, here's the thing. Make sure you write your little roadmap in pencil, because having a business mentor and being an entrepreneur, it's not going to be a straight shot to your goal. There's going to be some dips. There's going to be some craters you're going to fall in. There's going to be a lot of diversion and distractions, and you're not going, what am I trying to say? Your path to your goal of where you're trying to go, having a business coach, it's not going to be like this just because you have a coach. It's going to be like this, up and down. I mean, it's topsy-turvy. but that's okay because you have someone to lean on, okay? So that was number 2, okay? Number 3, why it's so important, because when you want to quit, your coach is the one that tells you to stay in the game. You have to wake up and say, put me in, coach, I'm ready. And that's what being a mentor is. I have the pleasure of mentoring so many people throughout my, through the last few years, that it's great when they say, hey, put me in, coach, I'm ready. Well, there's days when you don't feel ready. And sometimes your coach got to grab you by your jersey and throw you into the game of your business. It's when you want to quit, when you feel like the finish line keeps moving, your coach is telling you it's okay if it's moving. What your timeline and God's timeline are 2 different timelines. You still have to just keep chomping away at the goal. So I just wanted to jump up here really quick and encourage you that if you don't have a business mentor, you should. A business mentor should be someone that you trust, someone that has integrity, someone that's not afraid to tell you that's not a great idea, someone who's not going to steal your ideas. I mean, obviously, if you trust them, you won't really have to worry about that, but you have to use your intuition. You have to use discernment, whatever you're gifted with. You're going to have to be able to vet your coach, and you guys have to match each other's energy. You have to be able to, that's an important one too. Make sure that you and your business coach, that you guys have a good chemistry together, because the point of having a business coach is not that you guys will be at odds, but you guys can respectfully disagree, and then y'all can move on past whatever the roadblock is, because you're going to come to roadblocks in your business with your business coach, okay? And so that's going to be very important. The other thing that I did want to say before I forget, it's going to be absolutely important that you remain in constant communication with your business coach. I believe that communication is a two-way street, but you have to understand that communication is key. Your business coach doesn't know that you're having a rough day if you don't call or you don't shoot a text. Your business coach is not there to read your mind. Why? Because they're coaching and mentoring other people. We want you to have, and I want you to have, a very successful business. So if you're sitting down and you're looking at your notebook and you got all these goals and all these dreams and you're trying to figure out, how do I launch this? Maybe it's because you don't have a coach. Maybe because you don't have a mentor. I'm not saying that your girlfriends or some of your guy friends cannot promote you and support you in what it is that you're doing. But I really believe that people who are entrepreneur oriented, people that are really goal driven, goal getters, are the people that will help you launch your dreams from the paper to fruition. So those are some of the tips that I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope that it has helped you. Again, please make sure to subscribe. If you have any feedback, I would love to hear back from you. Go ahead and comment. I keep it very fundamental on this channel, just some basics, just to kind of get you going. But again, I must stress, if you do not have a business coach and you have an entrepreneurial mindset, please grab you one, okay? And sometimes you have to go outside of what is your norm to get a different look at your vision. You get what I'm saying? When we're all close together, we don't see room for improvement. Sometimes you have to step out of your norm so you could get a fresh set of eyes on what it is that you're trying to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. Keep your people close, obviously, but some people have about 5 mentors. Some people have a spiritual mentor. Some people have a business mentor. Some people just have a life mentor. I mean, you just name it. You need mentors. Mentors need mentors, okay? So if you're that person and you found that this video was helpful to you, please go ahead and like, please go ahead and share, please go ahead and subscribe. I am going to be coming to you this week with some more good stuff. And as always, XO, I'm out of here. Boom.